Flyover Politic Podcast, the show for normal Americans. From his undisclosed bunker, here's your host, Tony Reed.
Get a terror tax on second homes of the city's wealthiest. You put out that ad, obviously, singling out the announcement that singled out the Citadel CEO, Ken Griffin. He later called that video, quote, creepy and weird. I know that your office and that you've reached out to him. Have you heard back from Ken Griffin?
You know, we've reached out to make it clear that I'm willing to meet with any and all business leaders across this city. And I think that's important because as the mayor of this city, I'm looking to ensure that I meet with anyone who is a part of this city's not just economy, but also.
And he moves his shit. You are losing so much money. You have to be continually bailed out, and you don't care. Our last thing before we go into Newark, which got spicy. This is Hamasaftina, the AOC, speaking. My body, my choice. But then she goes to a Eid ceremony. And she has an hijab. Now I'm going to show you the hijab wearing AOC and what are these men doing.
Selflessness and solidarity. And most importantly, we renew our commitment to our
They're fucking talking. They're blowing the fuck off. They don't give a fuck. They don't fucking give a shit.
Thank you once again for having me here today. Eid Mubarak.
Listen to that. Yeah, those they play these games and they don't realize that we're not fucking stupid. You're saying it for the votes, but you know damn good and well you ain't for that shit because they're going to tell you how to fucking pee. They're going to rule your whole fucking life. So here's some of the Newark. I think this is the one where the guy says, I know what your family is. I'm going to fucking kill all of you.
I'll kill your whole fucking family.
Yeah.
Fucking family is dead. Come on. Children, your wife, all dead. Punch it, my boy. I have your face, motherfucker. You're dead. Dead. Voice to back up and put your stick down, because I'm about that life. You say, come on.
I'm going to put that face up. I don't know if it's the same one. These fucking guys. Moving fucking barricades. It's all night. They're just destroying shit. Look at this. Look at that shit.
For a long time, but there are still prisoners inside that are partaking in the hunger strike. What is not waning is the labor strike. If you don't know, the hostages inside were working.
Hostages inside. For the second week in a row, Cam Higbee has had shit stolen, and they destroyed a brand new phone. And look at this.
Here is
Look at this.
Cam Higbee's phone. Let's everybody have a moment of silence for Cam Higbee's phone.
Yeah, and they think it's funny.
I can't believe it.
This
it's
is
just
that
a
guy.
gathering.
This is how they're going to
Nothing
act.
to see here, folks. Just a peaceful assembly.
That's right. That's how the media carried it. They're not even carrying this shit. It's been going on for days. There you go. Fuck that ass up. Fuck that ass up. One of them got thrown underneath the truck and got ran over. And it's fucking perfect. There he is. Look at that face. That guy should straight up be in jail. That is a threat of violence, but nothing will happen. And if he does get arrested, he's just released. It goes on during the day. Here's another one, the guy who stole his phone and destroyed it.
News you guys will never believe. If you didn't catch the live, Cam Higbee just got his ass whooped out here. They done broke his phone. They done fucked up his bodyguards. Cam Higbee ran. He is now hiding inside of the ICE detention facility.
All right, show it. We found it. It is actually a Rolex. It's not, the community note is wrong, guys. It's wrong. It's wrong. So God bless these guys.
Watch his diversity in his hat.
Oh, give me the fucking cut.
They had to bring fucking horses out. So, of course, CNN just brings this fucking piece of shit on and lets them
Also
talk.
happening now, New Jersey officials are demanding answers from the Department of Homeland Security about conditions at a federal immigration facility. You see it right here, this chaotic scene that erupted right outside of Delaney Hall in Newark yesterday between protesters and ICE agents amid reports.
Menstruating have to ask every time they need products. That's humiliating.
A DHS spokesperson tells CNN visitation has been suspended out of an abundance of caution following these clashes, and that approximately 125 people surrounded Delaney Hall, forming a human chain blocking all entries and exits. So let's go live now to CNN's Gloria Pazmino to learn more. Gloria, what can you tell us?
Yeah, Pamela, and at this hour, demonstrators continue to be outside of Delaney Hall in Newark.
And they cover it like they're not doing anything at all. They don't do anything at all. It's not that big a deal. Doesn't really matter. All right, let's go over some of these. Jason Carty, a prominent New Jersey Democrat activist and husband of former disgraced mayor Gina LaPacha, who pled guilty to DUI with a child in the car, charged with second-degree aggravated assault, strangling, and domestic violence. Yeah, that's a good person right there. This one I meant to put in TikTok. Marine biologists followed a pod of killer whales. They killed 17 great whites, and they only ate their liver with some fava beans. It was fucking crazy. Trans children are God's children. We already covered it. This is something that Osmongold found, and I gotta admit, that's grooming. That is grooming, all right? That's grooming. That's grooming. That's grooming. That's grooming. That's grooming. That's grooming. And I don't understand how that's allowed. That's Pokemon. Everything. Every fucking thing you look at, they are pushing it for little kids. It is scary, brah. It is so fucking scary. Jane Fonda, not everyone who voted for Trump is a lost cause. Some are ready to come back, but they're afraid they won't be welcome, that they'll be shamed, mocked, or forever branded. You've already done that. You have treated them like dog shit, and you've said all of them are people that need to go to fucking re-education camps. Amos Ferrier, combat veteran with 15 years of service, he was just killed in Minnesota by Gianna Samala Frost and Rihanna Brianna Allen after he tried to stop them from stealing. Zero coverage. 78-year-old man walked his dog past a mosque in Scotland. 4 men came out, beat his ass because he had a dog. Nothing happened. All these motherfuckers who killed that beautiful girl laying there, who was raped, they're dead. Female prisoners or virgins must be raped before execution to prevent them from entering in heaven. The Ayatollah Khomeini. 82% of Germans want more anti-Islamist education in schools and refugee centers in Germany. Jewish teen disappear in Toronto and people are tearing down her missing posters because they had it in their language, Hebrew. Sweden, Muslim classmate gang rape 14-year-old girl in school remain enrolled because rapists are victims too, says the principal. Motive in Swiss station stabbing unclear despite Ali Akbar shouts, says police. God, they're just like us. In 2025, 581 repeat offenders were responsible for 709 felony cases, totaling 1,786 charges just in Louisville. And yeah, a black guy. Imagine that. Rejected asylum seeker was pushed a 16-year-old girl to her death on her train while she spoke to her grandfather. Is sentenced to psychiatric care in Germany. Elderly man strangled and robbed by migrants in broad daylight. The assailant looks up and goes, shh. Official statistics have shown that asylum seekers in one English county are approximately 9,000% more likely to commit sexual or violent offenses than their share of the local population would indicate. Six Chinese special interest aliens dressed in camouflage caught trying to sneak across the Texas border on a private ranch. And then we get into the one I couldn't show the other day, which starts our Hamas section. Yemeni bride, 8, dies on wedding night because she was fucked to death. But yeah, Christians and shit. Brandon Gill, they aren't coming to assimilate, they're coming to dominate. I know it's easier to just not think about the Islamification of Texas. I know it is easier to pretend it's not happening. Muslim University opens in Dallas. Terror org pushes for Islam for school curriculum. State agency investigates Islamic-tied charter school. Iranian-linked Islamic school now eligible for Texas school choice funds. They're Iranian-linked because it's in Austin. In our world, same thing as Hamas. Andy NGO reports violent Portland suspect freed without bail smashes officer's face with softball-sized rock. 1 day later, we did nothing. Youth Center did not report 16-year-old girls raped to authorities because Muslim boys are already under enough police scrutiny, says German media. A study conducted in Sweden on refugees who had been given asylum after claiming to flee oppression or war zones, 79% of them go back to the war zone for a holiday. They take a JetBlue holiday. Scottish student goes viral for refusing to bow to Allah. Beaver Scout taking on trip to Sterling Moss. Don't let them take your children to these places and participate in these activities. What I see doesn't want to give up to Western civilization, to Islam. We played this on our last thing. I'm going to kill you. I'm going to behead you. I'm going to behead you. Mohammed Sibius was charged in England. Surprising. Very surprising. Democratic big tip. Scoop. Jewish insider via Will Brenneman, leading New Jersey Dem congressional candidate Adam Hathaway volunteered with Al-Qaeda-tied group in Bosnia. Hathaway worked with Benevolence International Foundation, later shuttered as an Al-Qaeda front. And finally, good news. Russian garbage human. There was a video where Digwa mocks Henry for several minutes as he's lying and bleeding out. It was played in court. It needs to be released. The public needs to know. Breaking. Vikram Digwa was found guilty of murdering 18-year-old Henry Nowak at Southampton Crown Court today. The jury rejected its self-defense and racism claims. Digwa filmed the victim as he tried to flee and bled out. He was also convicted of carrying a knife. Trying to see what it is. The UK police tried to apologize, and I'm not going to be able to get it. Well, I might be able to get it on Steven Crowder. I'll look for it while it's there. They tried to apologize for what they did, but I don't think it really fucking matters in the scheme of things, does it? So let's do our videos.